you built the same way. Man, the struggle is a workout. It ain't easy lifting weight. You gotta curl through your family, curl through your friends. Keep your head above water. Let me teach you how to swim. When you losing who you love.
All right, everybody, welcome back. THK podcast number 6. Too much too soon. Too much too soon. That's what we're going to talk about. Too much too soon. Before I get into that, again, appreciate everybody tuning in. THK podcast number 6. I also want to tell y'all, THK podcast number 7, I'll be announcing the winner to our surprise box raffle. All right. Now for the YouTube followers, I apologize if you're not on our Facebook or Instagram. You probably missed it, but good news is you got another week. You got one more week. So what it is we're doing tickets. So you'll message, go ahead and contact me, THK, or contact anybody, THK, Instagram, Facebook, email, and get your tickets. So tickets are $5, and the box is well over the value of $5. Put it like that. Try to keep it a surprise. We do this about, try to do it at least 2-3 times a year, if not more. So it's a little something different every time. You never know what you're going to get, but we, do try to make it worth your value, or worth the value. So just a little give back. And again, I appreciate everybody. We appreciate everybody. Not just for the support of THK, but the love of the breed, the respect of the breed. All right, appreciate that. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I'm going to start it off by saying, let a pup be a pup. All right? Let a pup be a pup. I get it. You got these working breeds. Again, I'm going to speak for the American Pitbull Terrier. And you get excited. And don't get me wrong, it's not just that you get excited. I get it. The dog's excited. The pup's excited. Your pup, wants to do it all already. As far as, the whole tug of war thing, all tough and everything. Little things like that. Your pup wants to do things that you thought you'd have to wait for the pup to get older to do. And that happens. But you have to know your limit. I'm not saying we can't play with the pups. I'm not saying we can't entertain them and all that type. I'm not saying we can't, burn some energy on them. But too much too soon will do you way more damage than good. All right, you're gambling. You're taking a huge gamble, and it's not necessary. Especially if you got a pup that's already giving you those type of reactions where, you think it's even possible for it to, say run on the treadmill and stuff like that. Yeah. Obviously you have a quality pup. I guess you could say that. You have something to look forward to. So why do you want to rush it anyways? Why do you want to take that gamble? Is the gamble really worth it? I don't know. I don't think it is. So, just, you have to really look out for that, because you can have that pup that's very high drive and, just wants to do it all. But then you do too much too soon, and you can ruin a lot of things, from even the growth of the teeth. All right, they say the puppy teeth fell out, and now the big teeth are growing in. And now, but they're not, you can mess them up. Just like anything. It's just like a kid. I mean, I hate to, keep relating them back to humans. I hate to do that. But that's how the simplest when it comes to the working dogs and me being, I guess, an athlete. My entire life, that's something that drove me with, that was my connection with the dogs. And one thing I know with athletes is too much too soon could hurt. Even, say baseball, you got your son, your daughter, could be a great pitcher, softball, baseball, whatever the case may be. And we all know, especially if you play baseball, too much of that too soon, especially pitching, you can throw the arm out, you can ruin the future of that child pitching. So it's pretty much the same thing. Even if you lift weights, it's the same thing. You want your kid to work out. You want your kid to, be in shape. Or, if the kid's into sports, the kid, may want to play to his best capabilities. And, so you're doing workouts with the kid. But most of us know you're not going to take a 7-year-old and, go load up the squat rack real quick. There's other type of workouts you're going to do before they really hit them weights. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Don't get me wrong. Of course, let me throw it out there. I'm not saying that dogs are humans and humans are, you know what I mean? I know how crazy that can get. But what I'm saying is, as an athlete, I'm thinking of it as an athlete. These dogs are athletes. And it's a fine line. It's a fine line. So how do you know if it's too soon? How do you know, All right, well, again, I'm not out here saying, these are the rules, follow, do what I do. I'm not saying that. Speaking from my perspective. And the way I was taught is, once that, of course, okay, look at it like this. Once the teeth are grown in, that's your sign that the body is maturing. That's just, it's almost like an hourglass, or you could say, just to keep it real simple. And I don't mean once the teeth are halfway grown in. I mean once the teeth are, they're there. That's pretty much your hourglass to let you know when you're pretty much out of that too soon phase. So for me, I just want a pup to be a pup as long as it's going to be a pup. Some dogs mature faster than others, and don't get me wrong, it can be a little stressful sometimes, because this dog has qualities out of this world, but it's almost like, come on, you're playing, you ain't giving it your all. So but sometimes the wait is well worth the wait. I'll tell you that. I can promise you that. Sometimes it's well worth the wait. So so sometimes, by the time I get one of the dogs really, like on a workout routine, or trying to get them in the best shape, getting them ready for the show or something, or that's they're probably at let's just say about over a year. Just about a little over a year. And then that's when I'm kind of getting the feel for them. That's when I'm letting them, try out the weights, play with the weights a little bit. So, if you look at it that way. Now, by the time the dog is 3, by the time the dog's 3, then, that's when, we're on the routine, and that's when I want to see the dog's best capabilities, and that's when the dog is actually, in my opinion, is going to look its best. That's when the mind and body is fully matured. from the ways I was taught. And it hasn't failed me yet. So yeah, that always it's a kicker. It's hard. I get it, because the pups are fun. They have a lot of energy. And again, we're talking just the working breed in general. They're all, as pups, they're all pretty much the same. So yeah, you just gotta know your limit. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. It's always worth the wait. Always worth the wait. And let's just say things don't work out. You 9 times out of 10 you learned a few things, and the lesson was worth it. You know what I mean? So things can't always be perfect or the way you want it in your head type thing. You have to have some patience. You have to put some time into it. You have to exercise your mind. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Too much too soon is, that's a problem. Let a pup be a pup. All right. Let a pup be a pup, and then you just redirect energy. All right, you just redirect energy. And if you want the pup to do certain things, say you have a tug rope and you want it to, on the wall jump sometimes and stuff like that, they'll have the tug rope hanging. So, all right, the puppy's running around with a shoe in his mouth. Take the shoe from his mouth and give it the tug. Give it the tug rope, and then boom, create that habit. Redirect that energy. All right. But then when the dog is a dog and no longer a pup, it's gonna have a great idea of what you want it to do. So it takes time. And from the outside looking in, there's a lot of people that wouldn't understand it. They want to grab the rope and make the puppy grab it and pick it up and let the puppy hang and see how many times they can do a little tornado, a little spin. And the thing's only a few weeks old, or 6 weeks old, 7 weeks old. To each his own, I guess you could say. But that's just not how I do things. So yeah, just try to know your limit. Know your limit. All right. No reason to rush it. Redirect energy. If the pup is doing this now, what do you think he's going to do as an adult? No reason to rush it. All right. All right, y'all. So again, I'm working on the time frame of these things. So try to, not do too much rambling as much as, we can go all day with this for sure. So just, let me know what y'all thinking. Too short, too long. Straight to the point. Need more info. No comments, a bad comment right here. I'm listening. All right. I appreciate y'all. Again, let a pup be a pup. Don't do too much too soon. Take your time. Put time into it. Exercise your mind. It's not always going to come out the way you assume, the way you think. So find the other routes. All right. And again, don't forget about the box giveaway. I'll announce the winner on next week's podcast. I'll be looking forward to that. And also, again, there's going to be some adjustments going on with the podcast coming soon. We'll be moving into an actual studio. Following that will be some visuals going with the podcast. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to sharing all that with y'all. So again, stay tuned. I appreciate y'all. And I appreciate all the messages and comments and everything. I appreciate it. Much love, much love. All right, y'all stay safe.